making the case for a very costly mistake.
$380 million, not a dollar more, no court action. The matter is closed out and finalised.
The Premier and Treasurer in lockstep, defending the government's secret compensation deal with Commonwealth Games organisers, pointing again to spiralling costs to justify pulling the plug. The government's numbers claim final estimates for the cancelled games had blown out by billions. Transport costs were estimated at $110 million. They trebled to $306 million. Police and security costs more than doubled to $492 million. Contingency and temporary overlays to make existing venues games ready both blew out by $200 million. While the athletes' villages were originally quoted at $250 million to build, the July estimate put the cost at more than 4 times that amount. And then there's additional cost pressures, adding a whopping $2 billion. The original business case for the Games showed the government had been warned early on its plans were high risk. But the Treasurer today pins the blame for the blowouts on a range of factors.
That hyper-escalation, shortfalls that we've encountered in regional accommodation, costs of displacing major sporting events, 12 interest rate rises. Russia invaded Ukraine.
If the Ukrainian war, if inflation have affected the Commonwealth Games, then surely they've affected everything else in the budget as well.
Never had a moment like this before.
While the terms for the settlement will remain under wraps, so too will evidence justifying the revised costings, as well as how much was already spent on the Games.
This is the best outcome that Victoria could get in those commercial terms.
Daniel Andrews is like the proverbial bank robber who wants credit for surrendering to police when they finally catch up with him.
There are already 3 separate investigations underway into the Commonwealth Games cancellation. It's hoped those inquiries will finally shed some light on just how the government got their numbers so very wrong. Leanne Wong, ABC News, Melbourne.